Okay, so good morning, everyone. Thank you all of you being here during this time. I'd like to call this meeting to order. As we know, we are as the task force of the Student Innovation Unit. So today we are conducting a professional meeting as the task force of the student to discuss the critical challenges facing our educational systems. Before we dive into the details, let's start with a brief introduction. My name is Luo Jiayi. My metric number is A198674, and I'm also a chairperson for today's meeting. So now I want my group members to introduce themselves. So Jiang Xinqi, would you like to start with it?
Hello everyone, my name is Jiang Xinqi and my metric number is A198584. In today's meeting, I will share my opinions on the solutions and focus on their useful and the effectiveness. I'm glad to work with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. So Chen Yidong, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Chen Yidong, and I'm studying business administration at the University of Kebangsaan, Malaysia. My metric number is A198683. It's nice to meet you all.
Okay, next is Xu Jiahuan. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Xu Jiahuan and my lecture number is A199832. I'm glad to be here and look forward to sharing my ideas and learning from this discussion.
Okay, thank you so much. So finally, it's Shen Yi. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Shen Yi and my metric number is A199490. Today I'm going to talk about the AI solutions.
Okay, thank you. All of you have a very clear introduction about it. So now let's look at our objective and agenda for today. So our first challenge, we are here address a growing problem identified by recent industry analyzed by Infinity Group, the lack of creativity adaptability skills among the graduate in the AI era. So with the AI taking over technology tests or graduates are struggling to adapt and innovate. This is a core issue we need to solve it. So second, objective. Our goal today is to evaluate 5 potential solutions proposed by our members. And by the ending of this meeting, negotiate and decide the best solution or combination of the solution to implement. So finally, our agenda will be followed as that. First, we will start by briefly starting the problem background, and then we will discuss and evaluate each of the 5 solutions one by one. And I believe that each of you have already prepared analyzed for each solution. Okay, so after that, we will compare the advantages and the disadvantages. And finally, we will reach a consensus on the final decision. All right, so that's what we need to do during today's meeting. So does anyone agree with this agenda followed by today?
Yes,
Yeah,
agree.
great.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Very excellent. So then let's move to our first part. So now we are clear on the agenda. So let's divide into the core of our meeting. The challenge we are addressing today is lack of creativity and adaptability skills among graduates in the AI era. So we have a 5 proposed solutions to evaluate. Let's discuss them one by one. All right, so let's jump straight into the solution 1, Li Zhihao's Midst Empowerment Initiative. This proposal is interesting because it doesn't teach the AI skill at all. Instead of, it introduced a reflective program to build a self-awareness and the growth midst. Honestly, it's too abstract for the university course or it's exactly what we need. So what do you think about that, my motivation group members?
Okay, I will be honest. I'm skeptical. The idea of a growth mindset sounds good on paper, but how do we actually teach it? If we just add a reflective program into a curriculum, students may just see it as a waste of time. Of life subjects, we are facing an AI crisis. Don't we need harder technical skills?
I see where you are coming from, Xu Jiahuan, but I think you are missing a big picture. The problem isn't students can use AI. The problem is they rely on it too much. So the solution focus on critical thinking. If we don't train them mindset, they will just become assistant to AI. We need a leader, not just the users.
Okay, so Shenyi, do you have any viewpoint about this?
That's a good point, Chaido.
Okay.
I like to add that this solution is actually about adaptability. Technical skills become obsolete every few years, but a group minded lasts forever. So, Xujiahuan, maybe the issue isn't the topic, but how it's taught. It shouldn't be a fluff class, but a rigorous mental training.
Exactly. It builds a foundation. Without this mindset empowerment, any other technology training might just be a short-term fix. I support it, provided it is integrated well.
Okay. So thank you for your debate. So personally, I have mixed feelings. So I agree with Chen Yidong that the mid is important, right? So, but however, I will be worried about like Xu Jiahuan. If we only teach a mid without the hard skills, or graduate may be positive but unemployed, right? So I view this as a supportive solution, not a mean one. But never mind, my group members. Now we can still have a race of four solutions to discuss. We can move to the next solution. All right, guys. So next, let's look at our solution two. The Gejin is industry like the project based on learning. So this idea is about using real world project in our classes. It connects what we learn in books to real jobs. Okay, so let me ask one of my group members. May I know, Chen Yidong, what do you think about it?
I completely agree with this solution, especially when we talk about AI and student ability. AI can now write, calculate, and translate better than students. If they only memorize knowledge they lost in a real project, students must think, choose, and judge. Their skill AI cannot fully replace, so I believe the solution is necessary.
Kado, I agree that AI changes students' ability, but I don't think industry projects are the best answer. My concern is that if students depend too much on industry tools and AI systems, they might stop thinking independently. They might use AI to finish tasks faster without understanding the logic. This makes students weaker, not stronger.
Okay, Zhang Xinqi, your concern is about AI misuse, not the project itself. Misuse can happen in classroom too. So the key is guidance. In this project, teacher can design tasks where students must explain AI results and make final decision themselves. This trains them to control AI, not follow it blindly.
I have to support Jiang Xinxi here, especially from an AI learning perspective. Before students work with industrial systems, they must understand basic logic. If industry projects come too early, students become AI's operator, not AI thinkers. Universities should prioritize foundational series first.
See, Sarah is important, but Sarah alone is no longer enough. Industry-linked projects show students the real risk, like AI-based and data errors, that textbook can't teach. It makes AI learning complex.
I think this debate clarifies the issue. AI reduces the value of simple skills, so we must focus on higher level abilities. Jiang Xinqi and Shen Yi worry about misuse, which is valid, but the answer isn't less real world learning. It's better design the projects. So I support this solution as it directly responds to the AI impact.
Okay. So thank you so much. I think it's a very excellent discussion. So, but I want to give my some perspective here. Just I strongly support this solution. So when I look at the job market, employers want experiences. This solution gives student experiences before they graduate. I think that's good. So even though this rest Jiang Xinqi mentioned, but I think that there will have the benefits more than the risk. So it's very practical and very important personally. So I think maybe we have already achieved some result during this time, but we still have a three solution waiting for us to explore. So let we continue to them. All right, so next let's consider the solution three, 梦相瑞 creative thinking workshop. So this involved design, thinking, the fun activities and games to build the creative muscles. May I ask Shen Yi, do you think workshop is effective?
Yes, I do. Creativity help people ask better questions. I want to add that we should measure both short and long-term results. Short term, test ideas, and long term, how graduates use these skills at work. It should be part of a long term plan, not just one time events.
Thanks, Shenyi. To make it a concern, I suggest running a 6-week pilot. We can split it into design thinking, repeat prototyping, and user testing. We can evaluate students based on process logs and free reviews to ensure it's taken seriously.
Mm. Okay. Thank you so much. So I think that gave us a very clear structure, a 6-week plan. But I want to ask one more my group members, are there any downside, Chen Yidong?
I like the idea, but I have worries. First, the time. When do we feed this without cutting the a key subject? And the second is about the fairness. Some shy students might struggle in this game. And the third is about the evidence. We need to prove it works before spending money.
Yeah, good points, Chen Yidong. Here is how we fix them. First time, we start as an elective for fairness. We allow different ways to show work, like writing, reflections, not just acting. For evidence, we run the pilots as a study to get real data first.
Okay, so good job on this plan. So to be honestly, I wasn't sure at the first. Just I saw the playing games what means waste of time, right? But now I think I like more than Paris. So if we do it for just only 6 weeks, like Jiang Xinqi said, I think we should try it. It will be bring a lot of fun to the class, right? So and we really need to try it, right? Okay, so thanks all of you. Before judge it, we can move to the solution four first. All right, so moving on the solution for Liu Jiayu's creative and adaptive internship cooperation program. Xu Jiahuan, could you please walk us through this?
Okay, thank you, Chair. This solution proposes paid credit-based internships inspired by Germany's dual education system. Its key stress is reducing the financial burden for students. Many can't afford unpaid work. It also subsidizes small businesses to encourage them to hire. I believe this is highly practical and future-oriented.
Okay, thank you, Xu Jiahuan. So that sounds good, but we still need to evaluate it, right? So Chen Yidong, do you have any viewpoint about it?
I agree.
Mm.
Paid internship are crucial for inclusivity. Real projects help improve solving skill, which directly boosts the employability.
Yeah, sure, employability is the main goal here.
Mm.
From my perspective, this program seems very costly. The government or university will need to provide huge subsidies. Also, can small company actually supervise item properly?
That is a valid content, and supervision is indeed a challenge.
I would like to add that internship quality varies. Some students might just do menu tests. Therefore, if we choose this, stronger monitoring is needed to ensure learning outcomes.
So to summarize, it offers strong benefits for skills and financial, but cost and quality control are major hurdles. It could require strict guidelines.
Okay. So thank you. But I gonna say, I think it's a practical way. That's my perspective about it. Personally, I love this idea of paid internship. That's good. It is it is a dream for every student, right? But realistically, I have agreed with Shen Yi. So we simply do not have the money or government support to do this right now. So even it's great idea, but I think it is not feasible for us today. So sorry to reject your viewpoint, my group members. But don't worry, we still have one more solution. Maybe it will be the best solution, right? But I just guessing. Whatever. Let me move to our last solution. All right. Okay, so finally, let's look at the solution 5, the Li Xintong's Emotional Intelligence Sub-Skills Development Program. It focuses on the understanding feelings and working with the people. What do you think about this? May I know some perspective?
I agree with this solution. In the AI area, hard skills can be automated, but soft skills like emotional intelligence cannot. I think this program addresses the adaptability part of our challenge from a human perspective, which is often ignored.
Yes, I'd like to add to Zhang Xingqi's points. What makes this distinct is the social simulation roleplay feature. Most gardens fail not because they lack knowledge, but because they can't handle real-world team dynamic. This stimulation provides a safe space to feel and learn, which directly boosts their adaptability.
Okay. Thank you so much. So both of you appreciate the focus on human-centric skill and the practical way of the simulation to prepare students for the workplace.
However, I have a different opinion. I feel this solution is too focused on soft skills and ignores the creativity part of our challenge. Short, effective exercise sound nice, but compared to the rigorous project-based learning solution too, this feels a bit light. It might not be enough to help graduate survive in a high-power AI environment.
I support Xu Jiahuan's view. My concern is about the implementation. Measuring emotion fitness is very subjective. Although the professional mention measurable outcomes, in reality, quantifying conflict management is much harder than quantifying technical project results. It might waste time that could be spent on the actual innovation training.
Okay. Thank you for your ideas. So here is my standpoint. I think solution five is a very important. AI can write the code, but AI cannot understand people's feeling, right? So I disagree with Xu Jiahuan. Sorry to say that. But this solution is not like a light. Do you understand about my perspective? Just I mean, the solution five is a necessary. We really need the human skills. But whatever. Thank you for all of you share your own perspective. Now, we have analyzed our five solutions. Let's move to the next part of our meeting to compare them. All right, so my motivation group, we have analyzed all five solutions. Now comes the hard part. We need to compare them and narrow down our choices. Just a recap. So solution one and solution three focus on the middays and creativity. Solution four is an internship program, which means a high cost. Solution two is a project based on learning. Solution five is emotional intelligence. So, let's be realistic. We cannot do everything. which one should be considered and which one should be put aside?
If I may start, I think we should look at in parts address the solution one mid-site and solution three workshops are great nice to have, but honest, they are too theoretical. In a crisis, we need immediate results. I suggest we treat them as supplementary, not clear solutions.
I agree with Xu Jiahuan. They are foundations, not solutions. I also want to bring up solutions. But
It's okay. It's okay. Do you have any real point about it, Chen Yidong? Okay, so all right, just based on the Xu Jiahuan said, I think it's a hard but the fair assessment. So we are effectively setting the aside solution one and solution three and solution four for now due to the low urgency or high cost. So this leaves us with the two strongest solutions, solution two and the solution five. That's good.
Between the two, I strongly believe solution two is the winner. Think about the employers when they hire, they look at portfolios first. Can you build the app? Can you solve the bugs? Solution two gives them that portfolio. Solution five is invisible until you are actually hired. We need to get them through the door first.
I respect that, Jiang Xinqi, but you are looking at getting hired. I'm looking at staying employed. AI can already build apps and fix bugs. If our graduates only have the technical skills from Solution 2, AI will replace them in 2 years, and Solution 5 teaches them to manage people and navigate complex environments. That's what keeps them safe from automation.
But Shenyi, if they have no technical skills, they can't even enter the industry to manage peoples. You can't be leader if you don't understand the work.
Okay. Both of you make excellent points. Listening to this, I realized something. Jiang Xinqi, you admit they need leadership, which is solution fast, and Shen Yi, you admit they need technical understanding, which is solution two. It seems neither solution is perfect on its own.
exactly, Xu Jiahuan, it feels like we are trying to choose between a brain and a heart. A complete human need both. While we are focusing ourselves to pick just one, is instruction allow for combined solution, right?
That's true. If we commit them, the industrial project provides the context, and the EQ program provides a method of working together.
I can accept that. A project where they must use EQ to succeed, that actually sounds much stronger than just coding alone.
All right. Thank you, Chen Yidong, and all of you. I think it's a very excellent discussion. So we are successfully identified that the conflict isn't which one is better, but rather how they complete each other. That's good. So we have moved from the debating solution to compare solution five turn to the realize we need solution two plus solution five. That's good. That's good. So okay, may I ask, are we ready to formalize this combination as our final decision in this next step?
Ready?
Yes.
Ready? Yes. Okay, that's great. Then now we can move to our final decision. All right, so let's formalize our decision. So we have agreed that no single solution is enough. Therefore, I propose we adopt a combination solution. We will integrate the industry-like project, which solution two, right, as the core framework, but we infuse the emotional intelligence training, which is solution five, right, as a mandatory assignment component. But may I ask my group members, does this reflect our decision?
Yes, absolutely. As the
Okay.
best of both worlds, we are essentially adding a human layer to the technical projects.
As about this, to make it work, we must ensure that in every stage through project, still are graded 15% on technical result and 15% on teamwork and conflict resolution. So this way, they cannot ignore the EQ part.
That's fair. And from the industry side, companies will appreciate this. They get graduates who can code and communicate and solve the adaptability problem perfectly.
And since we are combining industry and emotion, maybe we can call this the holistic AR-ready graduate program. It sounds professional and covers our goal.
Okay, okay. Be honestly, actually, I very like this name, the holistic AI ready graduate program, right? So I think it sounds comprehensive and it's a very clear target. That's good. That's good. So, all right, we are we all in the favor of the selecting this combined solution as our final recommendation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, okay, very excellent. So to conclusion this meeting, I will summarize our final decision. So first, we have discussed the five potential solutions today, made this initiative, industry project, creative workshop, and internship program. So and the EQ program, right? So after analyzing them, so facing the challenge of the lack of creativity and adaptability, our group has decided to implement a combined solution. So we are combine the Gejing industry-like project with the emotional intelligence development program. So the reason is, this combination ensures the graduate possess the technical adaptability to work with AI while maintaining the human emotional intelligence required to lead and collaborate effectively. Sorry. Okay, so all right. In the ending, thank you Jiang Xinqi, Chen Yidong, Xu Jiahuan, and Shen Yi for your valuable contribution and critical thinking today. So now I will end this meeting. Thank you for all of you coming here again during this time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all of you. All right. Thank you.